Good morning, it is Friday the 1st of January 2021 and we are back, sort of. So today we are at Whitelee Windfarm for Whitelee, not parkrun. I'm Douglas, they're the walkers, and this is Scottish Parkruns.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
So, as I mentioned, we are up at Whitelee Windfarm to do a not park run. The reason we're doing a not park run, it's been a long time since we actually did a real park run. Our last video, if you guys remember, was way back in January when we did Leaving Grove Park Run. That was quite some time ago, wasn't it?
That's incredible.
And the last park run that we did would have been March, when we went to Queen's for my 300th park run. So almost, nearly 10 months without a park run, almost a year since our last video. So we thought we'd better get the show back on the road, get ourselves up and do something. So yeah, here we are at Whitelee to do a not park run. That's basically 5k anytime, anywhere, and we have picked up here to do that. A nice, keep the New Year's tradition alive, keep it going, get a wee 5k in to start the year off, and hopefully, you know, parkrun might return at some point later this year.
Fingers crossed.
You guys looking forward to your run today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful morning. Looking forward to get out there, warm up a bit.
Very cold.
It is indeed very cold. So let's head over and see what the first timers brief is all about. So, welcome to Whitelee Windfarm, the inaugural not park run for this location. We are here today. What we're going to do is in a few minutes going to head down towards the big blade over there and onto the main tracks that run around the wind farm. So it's a single lap course today, so that's quite good. You're not having to repeat anything or anything like that. So we head down the first kind of out section and we turn left, and then it's basically one big loop all the way around back to that track, and then you head home to the finish straight. You finish pretty much where you start. It should be almost spot on 5k. So yeah, that is pretty much it today. Same rules as usual. You run park run at your own risk. We have no tail walker today because this is not park run, so obviously we don't need to have a tail walker. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Question? Can you get that guy to wear a mask, please?
Oh yeah, the snowman, because he's quite small, is actually exempt from wearing a mask. Children don't need to wear masks, so that's okay. And yeah, if you can maintain your social distancing whilst out on the course as well, that would be ideal. Obviously you two being part of a household are fine to stay together, but for anyone else, you know, keep your distance.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Right, well we're just at the start point now, next to the gate here, so we've got a nice downhill start, although that might mean a wee uphill finish. It depends exactly where the 5k comes in. I'm hoping it will be further down so we don't have to run all the way uphill here. Quite icy, hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll take it nice and slow and see how it goes. So yeah, everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready to roll.
3, 2, 1, go! sheet ice here. Oh, this is quite bad, this bit. Nice and slow, nice and slow. So it's just 1 kilometre in. It's quite a bit icier than I was expecting. Obviously it's been very cold, below freezing, but I was hoping it would be more snow-like, but there's a lot of extremely icy sections. I think there must be a lot of footfall up here, which has caused it to thaw a bit. Plus it was a bit warmer yesterday, but then it's all frozen again overnight. So yeah, it's quite well, I wouldn't say treacherous because it's fairly flat, and it's quite bumpy. So there's not any really flat sections of ice. So just need to watch your footing, and if you stay more towards the kind of sides of the paths, the snow's a bit softer there, so it's not quite as slippy. Just approaching the 2 kilometre mark now, and you get some stunning views out across to the Corbetts of Arran, tallest of which is Goatfell. It's a lovely clear day today. You can see all the way across to them. Peaks are all covered in snow. Looks like it would be an awesome day to go off and do some hill walking over there, or indeed anywhere else, but sadly can't travel anywhere due to current restrictions, so needing to stick local and enjoy this nice wee not park run. So just after the 3 kilometre point, you rejoin the main spine road of the wind farm, which is what all the vehicles use. In fact, there's one going by for access to the various parts of the site. Fortunately, this bit of the road seems to have been gritted as well, so that makes for slightly better running conditions, not having to run across the ice now. I think. It's hard to tell.
Not the park run.
Well, after that wee bit of respite on the main spine road, we're back onto the normal access tracks now, so back to snow and ice. But the visitor centre is now in sight, so we're getting closer to home, so not too much further to go now. Maybe about 1.5 kilometres. Just very slowly crossing the ice rink back at turbine 40, which marks the turn-off point back towards the visitor centre, and I guess what you could call the home straight. Certainly won't be doing a sprint finish today. Just about to cross the finish line, back at the gate that we started at. Woohoo, there we go. So that is Whitelee Windfarm not parkrun completed. Our first ever not parkrun. So that was certainly quite interesting. How did you guys find that run today?
Yeah, I mean it's a lovely morning. The conditions underfoot were a bit sketchy. I reckon if it had been a not parkrun, that might have got cancelled.
Yeah, it was a bit sketchy at points, but we just took it nice and easy, and it was a beautiful morning.
Yeah, great way to start the year.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I think you're right. Had that been an actual parkrun, it certainly would not have taken place. There was some pretty treacherous points there, but we took it nice and slow. I think we were probably over half an hour for that, so certainly by no means a quick one today. But it was a nice one. It wasn't too hilly. I guess there was a few ups and downs, but nothing you would really call a hill, really. Maybe a slight incline towards the end. And you had some stunning views. You know, as I mentioned when I was going around the run, we could see all the way over to Arran and the lovely snow-capped peaks of the Arran Corbetts over there. And you can see now we are just outside the visitor centre at Whitelee Windfarm, which has a nice cafe in it. So were it open, that would be a nice place to go and get a post-run refreshment, but obviously not open at the moment. So what I was also going to say was Whitelee Windfarm was actually looked at as a potential parkrun venue. As you can see, the route we did was pretty much perfect for a parkrun. Single lap, 5k from basically the start of the visitor centre. So you know, it'd be really nice. You wouldn't have to worry about congestion or anything like that. I think the only issue was it was considered that parking might be an issue because there's not a lot of car parking spaces here. And I reckon this could be quite a popular one had it started, so that's probably why it's never got off the ground. But there are a few running events that do take place here. There's the Run the Blades, which has various distances from I think 10k up to possibly 40k. So maybe they'll be on later this year if restrictions allow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching a not parkrun, and maybe we'll have some more to come in the future, see what other locations we can find. So we shall see you in the next one.
Take care.
Bye.
That's right.